Politics trumping science when it comes to the oil industry. I'm Brian Lilley with the Rebel.media. You know, before he was elected, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau kept saying we had to listen to scientists, we had to listen to the experts, and now he's in power and he just wants to make sure things are done his way politically. Do you remember just a short time ago, last week, the Liberals sent out two cabinet ministers, Environment Minister Catherine McKenna and Natural Resources Minister James Carr, to announce that there was going to be a new process, new conditions for approving projects through the National Energy Board, such as the Kinder Morgan pipeline or Energy East. Carr kept saying that this was about giving Canadians a process they could believe in.
With these measures, I'm optimistic that we can begin to rebuild the public's trust while maintaining certainty for industry and ensuring a thorough process that is fair, transparent, and responsible.
So the government sells this as a process Canadians can believe in, but do they believe in it? Will they abide by any National Energy Board decisions? That's a question my old Sun media colleague Rick Bell asked as the Prime Minister was visiting with Alberta Premier Rachel Notley in Edmonton. Listen to Bell's question and to Trudeau's answer, or non-answer as the case may be.
Prime Minister, I'm just going to ask a real simple question here that I think some people, at least some of my readers, would like to know. If the NEB greenlights the Energy East pipeline project, so that's if they greenlight the project after all the consultation and all the environmental assessments, will your cabinet approve it?
We're in a situation where we're not going to predict or shortcut any of the processes going through. One of the things that Canadians understand is we need rigorous processes that actually evaluate and engage with concerned citizens, with scientists, with Indigenous groups, and that's exactly what we are empowering the NEB to do properly. And we look forward to the process, and we will continue to live up to the responsibilities that Canadians elected us to do, which is to grow the economy and protect the environment, and understand that those two things do go together.
That's a lot of words for not giving an answer. Trudeau walked around Bell's question, but he didn't answer it. And the reason's simple. I don't think he's going to. Now, Calgary's Mayor Naheed Nenshi, a progressive man but a supporter of the oil industry, is in Ottawa for the Big City Mayors Conference. He looked, visibly annoyed at what's going on, even if his words are diplomatic in tone.
I wish the Prime Minister had provided a little more certainty yesterday when he was asked about what he would do with the NEB's findings. But that said, more certainty is a good thing, and we have a rigorous science-based process. Let's follow it.
The fact is the Liberals aren't using this new regulatory process at the National Energy Board as a way to buy social license or find a way to say yes. I've said from the beginning, I think the Liberals are using this as a way to say no. They're adding on conditions. They're trying to find ways to say no to pipelines. Gerald Butts, the Prime Minister's senior advisor, on the record, he doesn't want any pipelines. He wants a zero carbon economy for Canada. Marlo Reynolds, the Chief of Staff to the Environment Minister, same thing. They both signed on to a document calling for a moratorium on what they refer to as the tar sands and an end to any infrastructure or expansion of infrastructure that supports the tar sands. So what do you think the Liberals are going to do? Are they using this as a way to get communities on side? No, they're using it as a way to stall and a way to eventually say no. It should have been an easy answer from Trudeau to Rick Bell. Will you abide by a National Energy Board decision if they approve the pipeline? His answer, if he believes in the process he's set up, should have been yes. It wasn't. And that tells you everything you need to know.